Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel, and as I've promised you, I'm doing this month a sequence of relationship readings, and they're going to be concentrated on a specific issue. Therefore, the answers that you'll be getting will be a little bit more to the point regarding your situation. So I think if we're not doing a reading that is very general, if you see the title suits your situation, that would be more suitable, and maybe messages would make more sense for you guys, therefore you wouldn't get confused. Okay, so today we're doing a reading that I have been requested to do this reading for a really long time. I don't know why I haven't done it before, because from the comment sections I've realized that a lot of you are in this kind of situation. So we're doing a third party situation. Now, third party can not necessarily be third man or woman in this connection. It can sometimes be job or someone's family members. Okay, so just kind of interpret this the most suitable way for you. Okay, so we started with pile number 1. We have this intuitive card over here. Whoever is new to my channel, I read from abstract as well. Pile number 2, pile number 3. Woo, 3 is gone, like 1 second it fell down, guys. Okay, number 3, number 4. Okay, so take a moment, tune into yourself, choose the pile, and I'm gonna see you there. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen the first intuitive card over here, I wanted to do this on camera, so I have pre-shuffled decks and we'll see what messages will come through. Now, how I'm doing this, I'm going to look at both of your energies here, okay? So I think I would like to start with their energy first regarding this connection, okay? So let's see what we have here. Wowch. Okay, we have a tower, and I'm going to be clarifying it with my other deck here. Okay, I'm not taking reversals for this one. Achievement. Okay, and let's see what's your energy. Your energy I'll pull from the bottom of the deck. We have 3 of Pentacles, right? This is confirming third party. Hey, and prosperity. Okay. And I want to take a message from the envelopes, okay? So let me pull one message and see what it wants to tell us. So I'll be on purpose shuffling it in the most ridiculous way possible so that one message can pop out. Okay, not yet, not yet. Bear with me here. I felt this one though, guys. Let's see what we have there. For you, I want to pull one more though. I was just told, let's go with my gut feeling. Okay, we have 3. Let's see. Let's see what we have. So we've got park, okay. We've got study. And we've got holiday. This is a very interesting situation here. Right, how they see this connection. They see this connection as it might somehow threaten, because when tower pops in the situation, I do see it as a threat to someone's foundation, threatening the foundation of achievement of some sort, and that's very much to do with stability or work. Okay, so maybe looking at your situation here, you have met this person somehow related to work, or this situation is somehow related to your career somehow. Now it makes sense because we have studies, so maybe for some of you this is a situation that is somehow affecting your studies, and therefore you might be unsure what to do right now. There are a lot of pentacles in this reading. If you can see, it's all about stability. Okay, you see the situation as, hey, you know what, I don't think we need this third energy in this connection. I sense it very much. And this third party can be for some of you work, actually. I can't do something because of work. Okay, you see what's happening here? For you, it's not a big issue here, as I'm seeing. For this other person, they're like, I don't know if I'll be able to get where I need if I continued in being in this situation. Now, it seems like I'm getting intuitively that someone is going to go on holiday and someone probably doesn't want this person to go on holiday, and maybe it's connected with a third party. Let's see. Passion. Yeah, maybe someone is worried that this person will go on holiday and there will be some kind of passion involved, okay? Therefore, this other person is like, hey, I don't know if I want you to go. There might be even the way she's dressed. I don't want you to see. Maybe other people, I don't want you to get involved with them, okay? Let me see at the bottom of the deck what we have. I feel like there's a message there regarding this too. Intuition. Okay, so one of you is very intuitive in this connection, and it happened so that it popped out on your side, so it's probably you guys. Okay, you intuitively feel that something might happen when this person has the time off. Okay, and this is very much connected to passion for something else or for someone else here. Now, Park, I'm gonna leave with you. Maybe there was a situation connected to Park. I feel like it's very personal for all of you. I'm not gonna get into too much into this. Now let's put it aside and let's see a bit more into this person. Okay, what they thinking about this connection? What do they think the future is of this connection? Okay, we have a star and we have reward. So they think that this situation could work out if the threat to their stability or foundation of some sorts wouldn't be as intense. They would think that the situation would work out, okay? They're like, I think this is, but they see it in the future more so, okay? Not now, because Star is very distant, and they can see that this could be a rewarding situation for them, but in the future. You see what I mean? Now let's see your situation here. How do you see this future? Two of Wands paired up with reflection. So you might be thinking that this situation will, well, you kind of feel it intuitively, you're very intuitive, that this situation will need time and you'll be longing for this person throughout this time. Therefore, there will be this period of reflection. And I think some of you want to have the stable foundation and the stable relationship. You kind of want to be a wife or a husband, I'm seeing here, okay? And maybe the way that things are panning out now, it's not happening in a way, okay? So let me see how this situation will pan out for both of you, okay? Not how you see the future, how they see the future, but how will it end up being, possibly. We have the Emperor. We have the Eight of Pentacles, work coming through here again, or stability of some sorts. And we have the Devil. Okay, so this is saying, hey, this situation is not the healthiest when it comes to someone being controlled by someone else. I'm thinking some of you might be asking about your boss, okay? If it's not your message, leave it for someone else. But this is saying, hey, we have a Devil. Someone's studies or work is being somehow threatened by the situation, and it seems like someone will keep on going, concentrated on whatever it is that they do, but there is an instance of a threat or codependency of some sorts. And I don't see the situation as the healthiest, because the Emperor is a bit controlling, the Devil is all about addictions, right? So this could be a bit difficult for you guys if you decided to go for it. Yeah. Because what you need here is, see how much what kind of strong energy we have here. What cards are saying it would be best to approach the situation in a calm and assertive manner. Because look, we have the endings, we have swords, we have all ideas and thoughts, okay? This could be a constant attachment of some sort that has to somehow turn into this calm feeling of, okay, I'm fine on my own, okay, I know what I'm gonna do about this, but there is some sort of an ending here, okay? Let's see what it's talking about. Ending of kindness. Okay, again, this is something related to work, guys, or finances. So someone has to maybe stop working, if you work together in the same place, in order for this to maybe happen in the future. That's when the relationship would turn into this more open-hearted and kind relationship. You make sense here? Because otherwise there is a threat to this relationship. It might possibly end because someone might be a little bit more controlling and someone might be a little bit codependent when it comes to this, but both people are just trying to work through this, okay? Let me see at the bottom of the deck what we have here. Knight of Wands, yeah. Someone will constantly be interested, looking towards that Emperor, okay, who is being threatened, whose foundation is being threatened, okay? And the Emperor is a little bit distant. If you can see, Star is very distant card, and then Two of Wands is you. A flip situation, if it's not you, you are there, okay? And this person is looking towards, hey, when is this gonna happen? How can we make it work? Again, Pentacles coming through here. This is saying left out in the cold. So you see how the future is panning out for you. Let me pull one card from the, well, not the card, the envelope, and let's see regarding the future. What do we have here? Okay, I feel like that one wants to come out. One second. Longing. You see how that goes together? So it seems like someone will continue to long for someone else, okay? Longing, if there won't be this ending that I talked about, the longing will continue. Make sense? So I think it's easier for both of you to kinda put this to rest for now and really concentrate on what it is that your foundation needs working on. Let me see, how would it be if you decided to end the situation? You'll start having options. I think you don't realize how many options you have around you, guys. You're like, I think this is the only person I want. No, there is going to be someone else, probably even better for you. Let's take a look at that. Okay? Well, if you don't go through this situation in a, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a bit karmic for you guys, okay? Look, this is a bit karmic, this thing. If you will continue being in this codependent situation, or they will, this might end up repeating, the same scenario might end up repeating in the future for you because you haven't learned from this yet, okay? If you'll keep on being in this longing position, this is saying, hey, we're going to give you another lesson. Unfortunately, you know, I don't sugarcoat my readings. Unfortunately, there's going to be another similar scenario. So stay strong on your own now and really work on what it is that you need working on. I feel like I want to pull one card from my new deck. What is it that you have to concentrate on, or how do you have to be? That one. You are not for everyone. Wow. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. This is saying, hey, choose wisely and really understand how beautiful you are. Understand your worth. You're not for everyone. Not everyone's going to understand you. Therefore, when people don't, it would be best for you to embrace your weirdness, embrace your quirks, embrace yourself, and really stand in this strength position here. Okay, because you really don't want to continue this to the next option that's gonna come towards you, because we being given the same situations in life until we learn how to go through them in the most graceful way. Make sense? So I hope this clarified things for you, pile number one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number two people, whoever has chosen this card over here. So I wanted to do it on camera, and we'll be pulling cards for your side and for their side, okay? So let's take a look at, I would firstly like to start with I would like to start with envelopes. I brought them back. I had them for such a long time. Let me see what they want to tell us. Maybe one word that will mean something to you, so you'd know that this reading is for you, okay? I will interpret some of them that I feel like are suitable, and I will leave the rest with you. Okay, I felt like that one wanted to come out too. Let's take them. Okay, let's see what we have. We have mature woman, okay? And we have balance yourself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So there is balance needed when it comes to someone who is more mature in this relationship. Okay, so it can be age-wise or it can be soul-wise, right? So let's take a look at what do they think about this connection. Three of Pentacles popped out in the reading number 1 as well. Oh my God. Okay, let's clarify it by this deck. Drama. Okay, and let's see your side over here. For you, I want to pull it from the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. And clarified by balance. Whoa. So this is you probably who needs balance. I mean, how do cards work sometimes, right? All right. I'm gonna pull. What was the other question I've asked? Oh my God, in pile number 1, I forgot. Okay, how do they see this relationship in the future? That was the one. We have Judgment, clarified by anxiety. And then for you, we've got Four of Swords, clarified by reflection. Okay, so look, when it comes to this person's energy, what we have over here is this person somehow sees this connection as a little bit, it seems like this connection for them is, it brings them anxiety because of the third party situation, right? Now, there is something much bigger for you guys. It seems like maybe, let me actually clarify. I would want to use a different deck for you here. Kipper. Why does this person think that this connection has kind of somehow drama attached to it? Thoughts, okay? And journey. Okay, so it seems like it possibly, with this Judgment card as well, possibly you might be separated physically, and therefore there is a little bit of hassle when it comes to this connection, because this person is a lot in their heads, okay? Take a look at the future. They thinking, hey, well, I would probably, from this person I'm getting a feeling for some of you, this is someone who genuinely would want this to work, because otherwise they wouldn't be so anxious about this connection, right? They wouldn't give an F otherwise. And this person somehow wants to put drama aside. I don't know what happened between you two, but there was some kind of conflict. And when it comes to the future, this person is wishing that, especially female, would somehow communicate in a different way. Because if you take a look at this female over here, she seems very disappointed, and this man's looking at her. He's like, hey, tell me, but tell me things in a majestic way, in a way that is more balanced, in a way that is a bit calmer. I think it's something about maybe you. If it's not you, you know how vice versa work. You might have maybe told this person off, or you might have reacted to situation in certain ways where this person is really anxious when it comes to the future of this connection, okay? When it comes to you, it seems like how you see this connection, you see possibly you two maybe moving in together or becoming a little bit closer physically, because looking at the journey card, there possibly might be a distance between you two. All you want to do is to have them around you, okay? And when you look at the future over here, we have Four of Swords and reflection. You're like, I am calm about the future. And it seems like you're very strong-minded people over here. You're like, I'm going to reflect on what it is that I'm doing wrong until the situation becomes a bit clearer for me. And this is good. You guys will be reflecting when it comes to the future of this connection. You'll be really digging deep. And I think some of you might even go to therapist or ask a advisor of some sorts, maybe even tarot reader. Why is that things are that way? Okay, what do I have to work on? And you put in a lot of pressure on yourself in a way that is connected to development, self-development, and I really applaud you guys over here. Maybe there's a situation where one person is very hot-headed and this other person is like, I can't tell them some things because they're going to storm off. Okay, so let's see regarding this connection how will this pan out for you in the future? And I wanna pull a couple of more envelopes here, and let's see what we have before we take that one, before we take tarot. Okay, that one. Let's see what we have here. We have autumn. Something might happen around autumn time. And we have a friend. So there is a possibility that the friend will be somehow important to this connection. Let's pull tarot and we're going to join them together. We have Queen of Pentacles for the future, the Tower for the future, and Eight of Swords. Okay, so what's happening here, it seems like the future is a little bit unstable here, right? So someone is very much probably married or in a very serious relationship, right? And this person is looking away from the possible, some kind of possible traumatic event that they kind of feel that might happen. Would it be for themselves because they're too much stuck in their heads regarding this connection? Would it be regarding the risks that this relationship is coming with? Okay, let me pull one more card. Understanding. It seems like in this connection someone is very stubborn, and to make this relationship work, both people have to be super understanding, speak to one another instead of being in their own heads, and decide what it is that they want to do. Let's clarify how that friend is important for you. Okay, there is a friend for you or them. There will be a friend for you or them who is someone who knows how things work, and they will somehow advise you, okay? Yeah. And it seems like maybe someone is advising someone else to work on their shit, okay? You have to work on this, I'm hearing them say. I know how this goes. You have to work on this in order to get this understanding, mutual understanding, okay? And whoever this friend is a very powerful friend. If it's not yours, you know it's theirs. They're like, hey, you know what? Keep on working on your stuff. Let's see what that's talking about. Rewards. It's something maybe connected to work or work, own business, you see? So that friend possibly might somehow impact this connection's outcome, okay? Why I'm saying that? Take a look at this. So the friend goes, hey, you know what? I think you should keep on working on your stuff and avoid the drama, all right? Because drama was already there. There is a card talking about drama, so that you don't get stuck in this anxious and kind of risky, unstable situation here. All right, let me pull one of the cards from my new deck that I love. When I looked at the time, it was 9. Okay, 9 minutes in from the beginning of this reading, so maybe for some of you that means something. That one. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Okay, makes sense. You see here? So someone has to work on these issues, and someone has to learn that they're very much loved. Self-love has to be worked on, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if someone in this connection doesn't love themselves fully. Therefore, it is a little bit like, I don't know which way to go. Okay, I don't know which person to choose. I don't know if this person is for me. There are so many I don't knows that this becomes a little bit chaotic and dramatic, okay? And this thing, hey, you've got the love. What else are you looking for? The moment you balance yourself, we had the balance card, okay? The moment you balance yourself is the moment where you'll start seeing clearly, because now everything might seem a little bit gloomy, a little bit misty for you or for them. You know which scenario is yours. So I hope this made sense, pile number 2. Let me know if it did, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello people, whoever has chosen pile number 3, this intuitive card over here, we're starting with your reading. So how I'm doing things today, I wanted to do it on camera just because it's more fun, I think, for you to see and how cards kind of tie in together. So firstly, I would like to use the envelopes, and I would like to have a couple of messages. So some of them I might interpret, some of them I'll leave with you. So those might just be confirmations that you're in the right place, hearing the right message, okay? Okay, that one wants to pop out. I want one more at least. Okay, let's take two. Let's see what we have here. We've got someone you know. Well, you know. We have holiday. And we have long N. Okay, there was a similar scenario in the other pile when it came to envelope. So maybe you wanted to choose, you had other pile as well on your mind. I'm not sure. How we start in this, we starting with their energy. So how do they see this connection? I have pre-shuffled this deck, okay? Page of Cups, nice energy. Let's clarify it with this deck. Balance. Wow, I'm loving this. For number 3. Now, how do you see this connection? Page of Pentacles, clarified by movement. Well, that's very contradicting, isn't it? Page of Pentacles and movement. Well, in this deck is a different page. Now, let's see how this person sees the future of this connection. Let me adjust the camera. We have the Queen of Swords. And for you, you have 3 of Swords. You're kind of sensing that is not gonna end well. What is it, guys? And now let's take a look at their side again. We have transformation. And for you, we have understanding. All right. I feel like I want to pull a card from the Kipper deck. Let me see. For their side, what do we have? Okay, perfect. We've got house, interesting. And for your side, that one doesn't want to go in. Thoughts, okay. So what we have here, this person is genuinely interested in you with a balance and Page of Cups. Doesn't matter what kind of third-party situation we're talking. Would it be work? Would it be maybe family member or third romantic partner? Okay, in this connection. This is saying this person sees this connection as if it could bring them love and balance in their life. Now, the only problem is that you both look in different ways, okay? And you are someone who sees this connection as maybe sometimes moving slowly. And it seems like you're like, you know what? If you're not showing me this love, if you're looking that way, I'm not going to come forward first. I will observe what you're doing. This page is very observant and is someone who is checking someone else out, okay? They like what you're doing. I'm interested maybe in your social media, and maybe you ask people around. Now, you know how, if that's not your situation here, you know how vice versa works. So flip it. If it's not you, it's them, right? Now, you're very much in your head, it seems like here, on your side. And you're afraid that the situation will end up breaking your heart. Hence, why maybe you look in the opposite way, saying, you know what, if there is no movement, I'd rather not. Okay? And this person, it seems like they're very shy. And they're not someone who would want to break anyone's heart in this connection. Doesn't matter yours or other party's heart. This person is very much looking towards the house, the home environment that they are concentrated on. But believe me, they do have feelings, because you bring somehow this person, you somehow bring out the good in them. Okay? There is something that you do, maybe how you are, that you bring this good part of themselves, okay? Now, how they see this connection, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Transformation, meaning Death card. So you're both sensing that this might end up in such way. They think that you are someone who might find someone else. Do you see that hand over there? Someone else's hand? You might be, you know what, there is no communication with these swords. There is no clarity. I'm going to move on and make it end with a transformation. Now, how you see this connection, you're like, you know what, I would better end up being brokenhearted for a short amount of time. I feel like you get over things quickly, pile number 3. But I would have a better understanding then what it is that I want to do next. Because when we're taking a look at how these cards look at each other, you seems like you're looking towards this transformation already, meaning death, right? And you're like, I am going to be that person who will be chasing for some kind of action when it comes to connections. So it seems like you have an upper hand in this connection here, guys. Yeah, you might be stuck in your head a bit. You might be longing for this person, or they are longing for you. It goes both ways in this pile number 3, okay? It seems like someone might be going on holiday, and it seems like it might be them. Possibly you too, you have movement over here, and maybe you're gonna meet someone there. If you do have holiday plans, guys, I'm gonna be talking to you, and we have someone you know. So I'm going to be pulling cards only for those who have holiday plans, because I really want to see how that would go for you. Before we continue with the future, overall future of this connection. So I'm going to be using a completely different deck, because I don't want to mess those decks up for you here. I feel like those cards should be kind of in sequence. Let me pull the Urban Tarot. Let me see, how would this holiday be for you, because I feel like we're getting somewhere. If it's not you, it's them, okay? If you are aware of this. Okay, I feel like I want those cards. Well. Someone seems like they might be meeting someone on holiday. And hence, maybe that's why your both intuitions are telling you guys that maybe we should, but we don't want to end this. We should, but we don't want to end this, okay? The kindergarten teacher, maybe one of you is a teacher here, okay? Or you might be meeting a teacher of some sorts, okay? Some kind of a mentor, someone who would bring a lot in your life, meaning they would teach you things that you haven't known of before. They will teach you how to be in relationship in different ways, okay? It's something about this energy here. And we have a new beginning. This is very possible that this person will be fit. Whoever this new person is, when you'll go on holiday, it seems like you might meet someone and you'll have a great time. So maybe that is why you are willing to be kind of brokenhearted for, and I told you, short time. Why? Because there is something coming up for you, right? So that you kind of have a feeling that there's going to be someone else. Even this person feels like there is someone else without maybe this third party from your side, okay, on the horizon just yet. Vouchers. Let's see the future of this connection overall. Two of Swords. Told you both have really good intuition, guys, okay? You feel things happening. We have Wheel of Fortune, and we have this longing that we had over here. And it's funny because in this other pile I've mentioned, these two came together as well. So I mean, how much cards are vibing together, I just cannot. Last one. Okay, so look, this is saying that there would be a possibility for this connection to work if there was less distance between two people. But because we have longing in the envelope and longing, Two of Wands over here, it seems like someone would get tired of it and decide to move on. Would it be you or them? But it's probably most like you, like, you know what, I'm moving on. And both of you feel it intuitively that this might end up in such way. But really, I feel like in this pile number 3, there was such a genuine time that you had together, guys, that it's very difficult for you now to kind of break it apart. And it's equally difficult, okay? You brought a lot of this loving vibe, the genuine vibe to this person's life, and maybe you didn't get as much back. It's something about someone kind of getting a bit more emotionally from this connection than this other person, okay? So let me pull one of the cards from the, I really enjoy doing these, such interesting scenarios, guys, from my beautiful new deck. And let's see, this is just gonna be a message for you personally, okay? What do we have? No, I'm not feeling those just yet. Bear with me. What is the message for you here? That one. Empathic starseed, so probably that's you, right? Energetic serenity. I can't speak today, guys. Can someone help me? I know in the comments you can't really. Tell me how it is. Absorbing what's not yours. You see what I mean? So this is saying, hey, someone was, I told you, emotionally giving too much for this other person, and someone is a bit tired. They're like, you know what? I am an empath. It's too difficult for me to be in such situations. I'll take care of my own heart. And it seems like someone might even actually go on holiday of some sort. So I'm telling you, I don't know. If you wanted to go on holiday, I would tell you to go, because it seems like you're going to have an amazing time. For you guys, only you, I want to pull one more card, and one card is on the floor. Brilliant. Let's take that one. 1 second. What do we have? Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. You see, I told you, you are the one who's deciding in this connection. Rewards, wild card. Isn't that wild card a little bit vibing? Well, at least for me, with this, look at the colors over there and look at the colors here. And there's festival of some sorts people are celebrating. For me, this is saying that you decide what to do with this connection. And it seems like you will in the very near future. You'll be like, on to the next one. Thank you, next. You know that song? Because doesn't matter, this person likes you a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, they do like you a lot and they wish you the best. I see that in these cards. I feel it rather than see it, you know. But it seems like you are taking care of yourself now, and you're like, it's very hard for me to be an empath and be in situations like this. And I think it's time for me to actually go and enjoy life and just kind of start living for myself rather than being kept in this longing. Okay, so I hope this made sense, guys. I mean, that was a strong one, because you are someone who is very strong-minded, and I feel like this just happened that you ended up in a situation like that, and that was a genuinely nice time between you two, but maybe it's just difficult now to break it off. I think as long as you know that there are better things waiting for you, maybe more of equal give and take that we spoke about before, the easier it is for you guys to let go of, right? We don't want to let go of some situations because we think that we don't see anyone better on the horizon, right? And it seems like you do have someone coming for you. So best of luck in the future, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello people, whoever has chosen the fourth intuitive card over here, I have pre-shuffled your decks, okay? Now we're going to start with the envelopes that I brought back. I had them forever. I never used them that much because I was like, but then I was tidying today and I was like, you know what? They're kind of cute. And I remember Joey really liked them, the Raven Tarot, right? So I'm gonna bring it back, and I'll also, depends. The one that I feel like I'd have to take a look into a bit more, I will pull tarot on it, okay? Okay, we have two popping out. And I had third one that I kind of flipped. So I looked at it, I think it belongs here. We have distance, we have a friend, and we have, oh, can't get the third one. Soon. Okay, very interesting. Now, how we're doing things today is, sorry, my other deck is trying to fall apart on the floor. Right, we're gonna be looking at how they see this connection, how you see this connection, firstly. So let's see. We have 9 of Wands, how you see this connection, 6 of Pentacles, and we're gonna clarify these by my other deck. We have Calm, and we have Vision. And now, how does this person see this, the future of this connection? We have 4 of Swords. It seems like you make this person very chilled. We have movement. Well, that's very contradicting, isn't it? And then you, the Hangman. I'm not taking reversals, right? And recovery. Wow, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Let me pull Kipper and let's see. For their side first. Watchers, okay. Work occupation, so that might be something that's important. I feel like there is one more that wants to pop out for this, for their side, okay. There's something else here. I'm trying to shuffle it in the messiest way possible, so I like when cards jump out. Just like it's meant to be. All right, so would you jump out? Okay, here we go. And we've got expectation. Okay, cool. And now let's take a look at your side here. What's on your mind when you think about this connection? Okay, journey. So maybe you are separated by distance. You want to take a journey. Okay. And we've got abundance. Ooh, chairs. Okay. So what we have here, we have this person, when they think about what they think about this connection, right? They're looking towards you here, but it seems like this connection, you know, Nine of Wands for me is always like I've been working on this, or it's been the same scenario, or everything was the same for a really long time, okay, or for a specific period of time, right? And I don't know why you clicked even, guys, here. Because I mean, sometimes you have to flip the scenario. So sometimes it might be you who is here, you might be there, right? So it depends. Do vice versa as in your head if you have to. But it seems like this person is observing you. They also seems like, we're going to take a look at what is it that they are expecting here. They also are concentrated on work and occupation, or maybe that's something that is in the way of this connection. And you are very much concentrated on having equal give and take in this connection. If you won't be getting enough attention, or if you won't be getting, let's say, enough communication back, it seems like you're like, I have my vision, and your vision is to get abundance. It seems like one of you guys here is very much concentrated on how can I get to the top, how can I become abundant. And that is why I've asked you, why did you click? Maybe you were just interested because you're very much working on your stuff here, and you're like, I have my vision and I'm working on it. How I see this connection, yeah, it's in my vision, but I'm not seeing it as a priority right now. Because when we take a look at how you see the future of this connection, you've got the Hangman. You kind of feel that everything is gonna be on hold. You know, you're like, you know, well, we have distance and we have journey. So that makes sense, right? So you probably, well, there is physical distance, not only probably emotional for some of you. You're like, you know what, things are on hold. But there is one more scenario where you might be thinking, maybe if I was silent, or if I didn't take the first step in this connection, maybe this connection would recover in a way, or would change somehow. And you're like, I don't know. Now, funny fact, we have Four of Swords from your side and Four of Swords from their side. And the Four of Swords is all about chilling and not moving, right? For your side, the Hangman is stronger than Four of Swords. The Hangman is like things are on hold, and that's how you see the future of this connection, okay? There is a possibility in your head that this might recover or become something more than what it is. When it comes to this other person, it seems like it's very contradicting energy. It seems like they see that there will be a period where they won't be able to make a move, but then they might decide just to come towards you. Makes sense. Movement, chariot, traveling from one place to another, and journey, right? So maybe you have planned, guys, some kind of journey, or to meet somewhere, and this person is kind of looking forward to it, it seems like. If it's you who's looking forward to it, so you know your side is not that one. Now, it seems like someone is expecting this connection to become different to what it was before. So let's take a look at now. I'm going to put these back. Let's take a look at the future of this connection. We have Ace of Cups. I told you, renewal of some sorts, right? We have Judgment, and we have the Queen of Wands. Let me pull one of these. Regeneration. I mean, really? And the world talks about travel for me sometimes. So it seems like the moment you decide to come together, to see one another, to whatever it is that kind of demolishes the distance between you two is the moment that you might just see the potential of this connection, okay? Now, what is it for you guys? I feel like there is one blockage that we haven't acknowledged just yet. Let me see, what is the blockage of this connection? The King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, well, we have Two of Cups here. There is a very strong third-party energy here because it popped out, I mean, straight in our faces. I knew that this Queen of Wands needs other people around her. So now we're working with three signs, right? Fire, water, and earth. So it seems like these three people are somehow connected. So that's probably that third party that we're looking at, right? Sometimes third party can be job as well, as I told you before, guys, right? In the beginning of the reading. This is saying, hey, the King of Cups, he's standing there, he's like, I don't know what to do. What do I do? The Queen of Wands is someone here who knows her worth and who's very passionate, and she's very professional. I love this Queen of Wands. She's super professional. Now, the third energy here is a bit cocky, and she's like, I know I got it. So you know which one is you in this connection. Now, the King, funny fact, is not looking anywhere. And this Queen is not looking anywhere but straight in your face kind of thing. This Queen of Pentacles might be that third energy because she doesn't see what's happening. She's not looking straight. She's like, I have a nice house, I have a good husband or a good partner, but you can't see whatever is happening behind the scenes, right? So let me see. How would this end up being, really? And I'm gonna take, so you know which person is you in this scenario. I'm gonna pull for each of these cards, each of these people, a card to see who would be the winner in this situation or how it might end up being for them. For the King of Cups, vouchers, Ten of Swords. For the Queen of Pentacles, we have the World. And for the Queen of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. Right, so look what's happening here. So the King, I told you he's confused AF. The King is afraid a little bit of the ending. The ending with one of these people, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, the Earth sign or the Fire sign. He's like, I'm afraid. Look, there is fire over there too. I'm a bit afraid. I can observe from the distance, right? With that Nine of Wands. But I don't know how it would end up for me here. Now, anyways, it seems like both of these women here will be both winners. This Queen over here, she doesn't give a flying F. I'm telling you. She's like, I've got it. I've got it. This World card is all about having it all. She is a master of all energies here. I see her as someone who doesn't need anyone, okay? She's like, I'm fine. And this Queen of Wands will possibly have a fresh beginning. The fresh beginning with who? This is so complicated, guys. The Queen of Cups with possibly a water sign. So it's possible that this King of Cups will come together with this Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups, right? So we have this new beginning for this Queen of Wands, this professional, very passionate woman here with a water sign. Hence, if there was another king in this deck, probably we would have gotten this one, right? Because there is no other king over here. The new beginning is with a water sign. This is saying, hey, okay, don't take sexes as set because you know how this game goes, right? Interpret your own ways. Vouchers, guys. So it seems like the king is kind of shit in his pants. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. This queen, she's gonna be fine whatever happens. And this queen, it seems like she would have a possibility to be with this king, but this king is a bit fearful of what the consequences might be without realizing that this queen doesn't probably give much of a damn. Wow. Okay then. Okay, pile number 4. Let me pull one message for you, just for you personally here, and let's see what it wants to tell you. I can't. This is the best pile ever. It's so like, it makes so much sense. Child of the Cosmos. I love this card. I love this deck. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Maybe that is why you're someone who is very like, I don't know, like it could work either way, but I don't know what it is that I want to do. And that is why maybe possibly you are kind of okay with things in the future being on hold. And you know that either way, how this situation will end up, you know that you're being supported by the universe here. So you are in this place of understanding, you are in this place of like, universe has my back, whatever happens here. And especially when it comes to looking at these two queens here, for none of them the situation ends up badly anyway. Doesn't matter if they end up with a king or not. One of them will be living their life, probably will travel somewhere. The other one will have this new beginning, okay? And this seems very, very interesting because these three people are approaching the situation in such different ways, but all of them have their own paths in some way, okay? So this is saying, hey, if you are represented by this Queen of Wands, there's a possibility you might get with a king. But let me see what that would take you. Temperance, balance. And I feel like I want one from here. And passion. So there's a possibility for this to work. But in order for this to work, this king has to stop kind of shitting his pants and make a decision, because he's very much afraid of what the consequences might be. So it seems like in this case, the decision is on your side, what it is that you want to do, but also on this king's side, okay? If you decide that you want to be with this king, then he has to make a decision, and it's kind of stops with him here because he's very fearful of how this might end. Okay, so I hope this made sense, pile number 4, and I'm gonna catch you in the next sequence of relationship readings. Bye for now.